Once in a bustling city lived a wealthy businessman named Henry. Known for his generosity and warm heart, he had built his fortune through hard work and integrity. Henry trusted very few people, but among them was his childhood best friend, Thomas. The two had grown up together, shared dreams, and celebrated each other's victories. Henry was often away for work, traveling to expand his business empire. Before leaving on his trips, he always asked Thomas to check on his wife, Clara, and their two children. "Thomas, you're like a brother to me," Henry would say. "Please make sure my family is cared for when I'm away." Thomas eagerly agreed every time. He visited Clara and the children, bringing gifts and spending time with them. At first, it seemed like a kind gesture, but over time, his visits became more frequent and intimate. Clara, feeling lonely and neglected, began to confide in Thomas. What started as innocent support soon grew into something deeper. One day, during one of Henry's trips, Clara made a shocking decision. She filed for divorce and, within months, married Thomas. The news reached Henry like a thunderbolt. Unable to believe it, he rushed back home, hoping it was some misunderstanding. But the truth was undeniable. His best friend and wife had betrayed him, and his children now called Thomas Dad. The home Henry had built with love was no longer his. Henry stood outside his former home, tears streaming down his face. "How could you?" he asked Thomas when they met face to face. Thomas looked away, unable to respond. Clara, too, avoided Henry's gaze, guilt and shame written all over her face. Heartbroken, Henry walked away, carrying the weight of betrayal. He moved to a distant city, started over, and built a new life. Though he found success again, the pain of losing his family and the betrayal of his best friend never left him. This story became a lesson to all who had it: trust is precious and fragile. Betraying it leaves scars that may never heal. And for Henry, the wealth he had accumulated was no match for the love and loyalty he lost.